Good morning, everyone. I had a call Buck this morning. I had to delay his breakfast literally to 10:30 a.m. I had to wait to 10:30 because it was raining like cats and dogs this morning. Baby, and you're wet too. Oh, he's a little wet. Hey, Buck. Hi, baby. Yeah, you look in your mouth. You know it's breakfast time. Then he wagged his tail. He's excited. Yesterday, it literally just did flurries like that. The evening, his dinner video, when it started snowing, it didn't really stick. It was just doing flurries. Hi, Buck. You ready? You ready for your apples and peanuts? I already put corn in his bucket. He had a little bit of his dinner corn left in his bucket. I scattered it on the floor and I put fresh corn, fresh water. And it must have not been that cold last night, which is weird because it snowed, because his water didn't freeze up. Like he still had a little bit of water in his bucket and it didn't freeze up. Good morning. It's okay. What? There's nobody. Nobody's here. It's just me and you. Buck, trust me, nobody's going to be outside now. It's raining. Got your peanuts. Oh, you got excited for that. He's got to check. He's got to check everything. He's got to check down the driveway to make sure nobody's there. Right? Nobody's there. I know. You're excited for your peanuts? My baby, your head is all wet. Aww. And his neck is a little wet. Probably from him scratching it with his feet. That's why his neck is probably wet. Because usually his neck is always dry. But when he scratches himself and the floor is wet, then he wets himself. Well, not wet himself, like, you know what I mean. He puts water on himself from his feet. Right? Oh, my big boy. I know, today sucks. It's going to be a rainy day. We were supposed to get hit with a lot of snow this morning, but honestly, guys, it was like this morning was rain and sleet. It was like raining and snowing at the same time. And then it turned in just to rain, and then it was just raining. At one point, it was like downpouring. So I didn't want to call him or make him come to the spot while it was like raining hard. Now it literally just stopped at 10:30. So now I heard it's not supposed to rain anymore, so which is good. I hope he dries up throughout the day. Right? I hope you dry up, my big boy. Good boy. You know your peanuts? Good boy. I see a little squirrel running around down the hill. I threw bread before I called him, and I threw some of his leftover corn from yesterday on the ground. So all the little ones, they have it all. They have corn, because I know the squirrels like to eat the corn too. They have bread. So I threw, and there's water for the little ones over there in that bowl. They still have fresh water. I even have to put water probably from when it snowed. Probably made like more water, accumulated the water. And now we just have water drops falling off the trees. Yeah, my big boy. There you go. Oh, you're hungry. He's so hungry. You didn't eat a lot of your dinner corn. I found like a quarter of it in a bucket. I was like shocked. I was like, wow. That's because last night it was like raining and snowing. So he must have not came back to eat. He's probably like, I'm going to stay underneath the tree and try to stay dry and warm. Right? My big boy. That's why you stood underneath the tree and you probably didn't come to the spot last night to finish your food. But now I put dry corn because he doesn't like soupy corn. And I have holes in the corn bucket where the water will leak out if it rains. But still, his corn got wet. Like the corn was wet. It wasn't like soupy. Like there was no water puddles in there in his corn bucket because it leaks out from the holes I made. But it was still wet. And I guess he doesn't like wet corn. He's so picky, I swear. You're a picky boy. You really are. He likes what he likes. You want me to put in your bucket? Okay, come on. I'll put in your bucket because he's already looking at his bucket. Come on. I'll put in your bucket. If that's what makes you happy, you can eat it with your corn. Your corn is dry. It's over here. Here, baby. Come here. Nobody's there. Come here. Okay. And you have dry corn in there too. So you can eat your dry corn right after. Here, you got 2 more. Yeah, I put new corn, I put fresh corn. Here's fresh water. There's bread on the floor for the birds. So I did that. And corn. His leftover corn, I splattered it like literally over the ground. See, I threw all his leftover corn. It was just like maybe 2 handfuls he left in his bucket of corn. It wasn't a lot, but I like to give him fresh everything in the morning, you know, like a fresh scoop of corn, a fresh bucket of water. Like he had half a bucket of water, but I still empty it out and put fresh water in it because I don't want it to stay with the same water. And sometimes the birds, they'll probably fly over his buckets and they'll poop in his water bucket. Because sometimes, once in a blue, I'll find like bird poop in his water bucket. I'm like, I'm like, we're not going to have that. No. I don't want him drinking water with poop in it. You know, that's like bacteria and germs and Right, big boy? Mommy wants to keep you clean and eating clean. I try to keep like all his buckets nice and clean and sanitized and good. Well, not sanitized like what hand sanitizers, but I'm talking about clean sanitized, where he doesn't catch any bacteria or germs or anything. Usually like once every 2 to 3 days, I'll wipe his bucket down with white vinegar and a warm paper towel and white vinegar and I'll disinfect both of his buckets. But every day I usually wipe it down with a warm paper towel with nothing on it. If I don't see that they're dirty looking, if they look bad to me, like it looks like the raccoon's been in it and the birds, then I go back in the house, I go get a paper towel, put some white vinegar in it, warm water, and I wipe his buckets down. Right, big boy? So we disinfect everything. Yeah, because I try to disinfect his buckets with natural stuff, like white vinegar, because I know it's natural. It's not like no cleaning products, chemicals or anything, because I can't clean his buckets with bleach or sprays, It's no good. Especially for an animal that's eating out of it. I would never do that, so that's why I use white vinegar. I figure white vinegar is like it's a good disinfectant, natural disinfectant. It really is good to use to clean too inside the house. But if we were to use it inside the house to clean, usually you would want to mix white vinegar with lemon juice or fresh lemon. Like you squeeze a fresh lemon and you put like 1 drop of dish soap into that mix. Let me tell you guys, it's a good clean, like stove cleaner and kitchen cleaner. The natural stuff works great. Right, Buck? He definitely ate all his apples in his bucket. I'm not going to bother checking because I know he ate it. At least now he knows he has dry corn in his bucket, so he'll definitely come back to the spot probably today. You okay? That's either a crow or a raven that's screaming like that. Because the crow and the ravens, they kind of like sound alike, but you could tell like them apart because a crow is a little bit bigger than a raven. And the ravens, they're more like metallic-y looking. But they kind of sound like a crow too. So sometimes I get them mixed up. Right? Oh, my big boy. What happened? Nobody's around. You don't have to be scared. Now he's eating the bread. Let's see. He walks up to the bread, licks it, but doesn't eat it. I feel like that's him like saying like, oh, this is mine. Buck, you are something else. Is that because you don't want the birds and the squirrels eating the bread? There's so much bread. You could share. I swear, every time I throw bread, he walks up to every piece, licks it, but doesn't eat it. He'll eat maybe one of the pieces that he licks, but most of the pieces that are on the floor, like he'll walk up to them, lick them, and walk away. And I'm like, really? You're licking him out? He probably tastes the apples, juice, whatever, on his mouth. You taste the apples and the peanuts? You ate all your peanuts. Yes, you did. Good boy. I don't see no peanuts like on the ground here left over. He ate everything. Good job. So today is a wet day and kind of chilly day. It's not freezing cold. It's a little of a chilly day. I'm not going to lie. It's chilly out here. But it's not freezing cold. Right, big boy? At least you had your breakfast. I didn't want to give it to him too late. I didn't want to feed him at like 11, 12, 1 o'clock, you know? Because then I was like, I feed him at 4, his dinner. So I don't want to, I like to give his breakfast and dinner, you know, at least a few hours apart, at least 5, 6 hours apart. It's me. It's okay. It's okay. That was me. That was my boots. He got scared because I rubbed my boot against the fence. That was me. You see, now he'll eat his corn because his corn is dry. Because he had literally half a bucket of wet corn in there from yesterday. And it looks like he did not want it because it was wet. Because he's picky like that. My husband wanted me to cover his buckets last night, but I didn't want to because, you know, I always want him to have a water source or like a corn food source for him to walk up to if he gets hungry, if he wants a snack at night. Once in a blue, he'll eat the wet corn, but when he's spoiled and he knows I'll give him dry corn all the time, he's rather have it dry. That's why he's eating it now. He's probably like, oh, I miss it. Because he didn't eat all his dinner. And now he's eating the corn. Now the doves are starting to all fly down. Yep. The doves just got here. They're probably going to have fun with the bread and the corn that I threw. So all the birds are starting to come now. Yep, there goes more. See? Those are all the doves. It's a family of the doves. I used to call them 3 Stooges because there used to be 3 that used to come at the same time. Now it's like 4 or 5 that come. So, but everybody's coming. The little birds are coming. Pretty soon they'll be flying by the water bowl too. Oh, there goes another dove. The family of doves are coming. Look, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. I see about 5 doves right now. And they're all pecking on the corn. If I throw corn and bread for them, they'll peck on the corn instead of the bread. And the bread that I throw even has seeds. Like I purposely throw bread with seeds so they can eat the seeds from the bread. But for some reason, all the animals in the woods, they love, oh, there's more doves coming. Wow, you guys, now it's a whole family. And now it sounds like it's starting to rain again. I think it's raining, guys. There's a little bird. Those are the little birds. I love those little birds. They're so cute. Those little brown birds. See, they're eating the corn too. They're not even touching the bread. And there's another dove. And now it's starting to rain again. Great. Great, Buck. Hurry up and eat your corn, baby, because it's starting to rain. I think it's raining ice, guys. Yeah. It's raining ice right now. Believe it or not. I see it. I literally see little white, hard things falling. I know, baby. You could go underneath the tree. You don't have to stay here. All right, everyone. I'm going to get going. And I'm going to probably get going inside because it's starting to rain ice. It's like sleet out here. I thought it stopped. I got lucky because it stopped, what, for like almost 15 minutes of me being out here. So I was able to throw the bread, clean out his buckets, feed him. I was able to do all that, thank God. But now, yeah, it's starting to sleet again. I'm going to say again because that's what it was doing this morning. You guys are sleeting. I'm sure you hear it. If I stay quiet, you probably hear it. Can't see it on the camera, but it is sleeting. It's like raining and snowing at the same time. All right, everyone. I'm going to get going because I'm going to get my butt inside. I'm going to clean up this mess over here, remove everything. At least the birds, they're all eating. They better hurry up and eat before it rains harder. He ate good. He had his peanuts. Right now he's just standing there probably listening to me talk. He's so cute. Another dove just got here. You got here a little late. You better hurry up because it started raining. Oh, yeah, all these doves, they're all coming. Doves, they remind me of pigeons, but like a pretty pigeon. Not that pigeons are ugly, they're not. They're pretty colors too. But doves, they're all like, and when they open up their feathers, I noticed they have a little bit blue underneath their brown feathers. It's so pretty. You can only see it when they're flying or when they spread their wings. All right, so I'm gonna get going. I should be back later this evening because it's on the forecast. It's not saying rain or anything for the evening. So I will be back later this evening with another video, with Buck's dinner video. At least Big Boy came, he ate, I'm happy. At least I know, Because once I seen like his bucket still had half a bucket of corn, I was like, oh damn, he didn't eat all his dinner corn. So now he has fresh corn, fresh water. He has it all. Even the little ones, they all have everything that they need. And I will be back later this evening. Everyone, have a great day. That was a bird. You jumped for the bird. It's okay, Buck. You're okay, baby. That was a dove. A dove flew like literally right by him, and that's why he jumped. You're okay, my big boy. Oh, you a little jumpy? All right, so me and Buck will be back later this evening, everyone. Have a great day. Stay warm and cozy, because over here it's pretty chilly. And we will be back. Ciao for now.